That's you had mentioned that before. Okay, let's start with
You're being so well treated there.
let's start
I
with
don't like it.
the flesh eating Canadian. And so you are it's the
Still,
day it's that day you said that you were going to get out of there, so you are anxious
yeah,
to leave the clinic.
yeah.
But you can't just leave, right?
I can
You
leave
can,
if
well,
I'll
you
try to.
can.
I'll try to steal some crouches or a wheelchair.
Well, I think you can ask uh, if they can
Yeah,
give
if
you.
they give me or lend me or
Yeah.
rent me the that stuff and
Is he
drugs
not
for the
able to
pain.
wear the wooden leg?
Sorry?
Is he not able to wear the wooden leg yet? Or is he
No,
got to
no,
wear?
no.
Oh,
No, I
right.
think he needs to wait. Unless you
Right,
put some
okay.
ointment on it, maybe. With an extra layer of ointment.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even with that.
Yeah,
It
you need to have because yeah, I think
was
there's. I don't know
it
how
was
to
the
say.
day before, I think.
I don't know what is the period of time that someone needs to be before
Yeah,
someone can use a
more
prosthetic.
than one day.
Oh,
You can ask Chat GPT,
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Yes.
and he's gonna probably say that it's months.
Yeah, probably months, yeah.
How do you call that? Cutting off a
Uh,
leg.
how can you use? How long do you need after cutting out a limb? How long do you need to wait until using a prosthetic, especially if it's a
The,
wooden leg?
ask him the minimum time, not the
Yes, the
recommended time.
minimum.
Well, probably the minimum it's hours.
Well, I'm just thinking about that bit in Planet Terror, aren't I? Where they just shove it in. Stop.
That's a little bit less realistic than Wretched.
I love that scene though. It's just so funny. For
It typically takes several weeks to a few months before a person can be fitted with and begin to use a prosthetic leg.
Okay, a few weeks, okay.
Yeah, so next week.
Yeah,
It's
next week.
okay. Next week or two.
It's probably not healthy, but you don't mind.
Yeah, that ma- I'll anyway. I'll just ask for
But probably not a wooden leg.
yeah.
That's not what I asked. I asked a prosthetic leg, not a wooden leg. Maybe a wooden leg takes more time. Or you
Yes,
can just
there are
you can
better
just
prosthetists. Yeah. Unless you want
Uh,
to be a pirate, but
yeah. Well, if you want to be a pirate, you can put it right on. It's just
okay, I'm assuming that Dr. Peter Ederson is not at the clinic at the moment.
I'm wondering if it doesn't become a wooden leg, whether a weapon.
could
Yeah,
be.
that's. I was thinking you could put it cover it in
A
Pretty,
you
wire and
can
use
pretty
turn
it.
it.
flat.
put a
You can
machine
turn it.
gun there. A
You can
machine
turn it
gun
into
there.
a. You can turn the wooden leg into
A weapon to
a
kill
stake.
vampires. Yeah.
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 Or a club.
No, I'm still sleeping at the clinic until I get a
Okay.
new
So
house in.
that means that Peter Anderson is there.
How
Okay,
hard is
Yeah.
it to get a house?
so
Well,
I'll
Well,
they
yeah,
ask.
are
we have. It has been just
You
they
have,
are
2 or 3
waiting
days.
for your
yeah,
mother to
and you
die.
aren't really trying.
It's just 2 or 3 days since we arrived, right? In terms of the game time,
Not
it's
much
like
more than that. Yes.
Yeah,
You
two or
have to
three
start
days.
playing like the Bro SR
I,
real
I
time.
think axe head would be more appropriate actually to put on the end of it.
an
I
X.
think
An axe head.
at the end of your leg.
Yeah.
We've been. It's been like 3 days, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I think a little bit more.
We had the
Since you
encounter
arrived,
with
probably a little more. But yeah,
we had
I'm
the
not really
encounter
sure.
with the circus troupe on in the diner on the first day or the second.
Yeah. Well,
So
It will be like 5 days.
yeah,
this is very tragic. We are not counting the days.
Tracking one-on-one time.
Yes,
Yeah.
We're not tracking the
we are
days.
tracking the days, tracking the hours. We can never be Bro SR.
So I'll try to speak with Dr. Peter Anderson.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I will be there.
He's sleeping.
I
Okay.
will go.
I will knock at the door.
I will go to his room.
Oh, okay. So, doctor, I want to leave the clinic, please. I'm tired of being here in this bed. Can't you give me some crouches or a wheelchair and drugs for the pain, of course?
Yeah, no problem with the drugs. I will check the. I think I will ask the nurse
Okay.
to provide you with some crutches, and but you really have to be careful with your leg. It's been just a couple of days, so
It can infect.
No, I don't have to be careful with it. It's not there anymore. So
with
that's not a problem.
yeah, with well, you need to change the bandages, and so you have to come here regularly. So, but yeah, if you want to go,
Yeah, I
just be
prefer that
careful
way.
with
I have work to do.
nothing that will exert yourself too much, right?
Oh, I won't be running after anybody. Don't worry.
Well,
Okay.
let's wait for that. You can't
Okay,
make
okay.
any promises.
I will ask the nurse to get him what he needs, and
What do you need?
Drugs and a wheelchair.
What kind of drugs? The ones that they have there? Painkillers.
painkillers. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
prescribe him some painkillers.
Yeah, thank you.
And antidepressants as well.
No, he doesn't need it. It just needs plain painkillers now.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
Monsieur
But
Dubois,
non-opioids, because I'm a responsible doctor who doesn't overprescribe.
Oh, don't worry about it. And then I'll try to go to the inn where I'm staying. Usually
We
Okay.
should have breakfast.
The hotel?
We should have breakfast.
What time is it?
well, I'm assuming it's either night or morning.
Let's assume it's the next morning.
Yeah, that's better, probably.
I'll return to his room.
'Cause if
I'm
not,
going.
You're getting worse.
I'm going to the diner. You want to join? Have some breakfast?
Okay. Okay, thank you. I'll go with you. And
Okay.
try to change some ideas about Mr. Woodrow.
Is Jessica around already or not?
Depends how early is it.
Let's assume that she's arriving now. So
Okay,
you
yeah, I'm
can-
arriving and we'll meet at the entry.
Jessica, we're going
What
to.
about you,
Good
Chief?
morning.
Yeah, what about Chief?
the
We're
chief-
going to the
Yeah.
diner to have some breakfast.
I'm sure if he's going to be up for breakfast. Has he had any visions at all, Miguel?
no visions.
No, not at the moment. Yeah, then probably breakfast. If his head's feeling, or it might be sort of, I don't know. He might have been busy research or something. I'm just going to do a 50-50 roll, and he's going to go to.
For some reason, your computer cuts you precisely where
Yeah.
it shouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Oh,
like it was.
He's going to go for breakfast.
He's gonna go for breakfast.
For breakfast, okay.
Yeah.
Break-
Okay.
We just heard bre. That's it.
Breakfast, yes.
Okay, so you all meet for breakfast at
Mhm.
the diner. Okay.
So, you're looking good, Dubois.
Ah, thank you. A few more weeks and I can put a prosthetic.
Yeah, that one that the chief did for you looks very stunning.
People are looking at you because you are walking with crutches and it's obvious that you don't have one leg.
One leg.
But no, people don't really know you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
technically,
stranger with just one leg.
he still has the leg. It's just the.
Yeah,
head
it
No,
that
it
is
doesn't. You burned it.
Half the leg.
Yeah,
yes.
you burned it.
No,
Yeah, well,
I mean it's not
the
all
whole
the leg.
it's
It's just below
yeah,
the knee.
half the
So
leg.
But I think that's the part that counts as the leg. The other is the foreleg or something like that.
I shouldn't have skipped that
You
that
skipped that
class.
lesson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Surely it's the afterleg.
Yes. Right, the after leg, but that's the first one, right? The leg is the knee below, I think, but I'm not sure. It's
So
like the
right
leg
now,
and
I have no idea.
the arm and the after arm.
For me,
so
it's
now
all
we,
leg.
we are at the diner discussing
Yes.
exactly what to call
Yeah.
them.
Why not?
Yeah, as long
So,
as there is spice. So
Has
yeah,
the
any
chief got
any
any
news?
ointment?
Sorry.
Has the chief got any ointment to rub on the stump?
Probably, but you're in the diner now, so it's probably not a good idea to start
Let's
rubbing
not
you.
rub it in the stump. Can I give it some to try
I think
and say,
I
rub
think
that
the
on your
chief has a
stump?
fetish about stumps.
Rubbing stumps.
Yeah.
I'll hand him a small pot and say, you need it on your stump, sir.
This is to apply locally.
Absolutely. The sooner the better, really. It'll keep it nice and clean.
Do you think this is a right picture for the chief?
Yeah, I think that kind of suits the chief.
Okay, so this one is the chief, though.
Yeah, that's quite a nice picture. He's done his hair.
I just asked.
I'm wondering if he wouldn't have actually.
You wouldn't have what?
I didn't specify that. I'm wondering if he mohawk, but I quite like that long haired look.
Ah, you want a mohawk?
I would
Mohawk,
quite like to see
okay.
it with a mohawk.
I can
yeah.
try it with a mohawk. Yeah, okay. I'll ask for a mohawk. I'm not sure if it will give me a mohawk, but I can try it.
So Dubai, you wanted to talk about Woodrow?
Any new developments?
Jessica, you
Yeah, I backed the car. That just.
Okay.
I guess we kind of need a detective to follow him around. I say
Yeah,
that looking at your missing leg.
but now, as you can see,
Follow him in the car.
I'll
Yeah,
have
but he
to.
can't drive either.
Yeah, I'll have
Well, I
to.
guess I can go with you.
Yeah, I was asking. I was about to ask that for if anyone could help me with the driving stuff.
I can help
Is it
you.
an
I guess.
injection or is it do you have to smoke it? Or is it an injection?
What, the ointment?
Do you have to smoke it or is it an injection or
The what?
what?
We're talking about driving.
I thought you were talking about his drugs, sorry.
No,
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 no, no.
driving.
I'm not
Well,
sure
I can
how
drive
he's
you
gonna-
around because Peter is too busy at the clinic. And he needs
Okay.
to find a house.
I need to find a house. No, I'm not finding a house.
And I don't think it's a very good idea for you to be caught following Ted around
Yes,
anyway.
maybe that, but the house, Patricia is looking for it. When she finds it,
There are plenty of
Will be
houses.
Yeah.
yes.
You should try to go to rent the Carpenter Fog house.
Oh, what did you have any news from Cynthia?
I've been too busy to talk to her, but well, I don't think Robert left her as his ear, but
Yeah.
why not?
Anyway, I still have the lead to follow of what's his name?
Glenn,
Glenn. Yes.
And
are you sure you want to follow Glenn in the woods?
Not now.
I'm thinking to talk to the sheriff about
I was just gonna say
those newcomers. That circus troupe. They are bothering me a little bit right now.
Why do you think they also were in the murder incident?
No, no, nothing to do with that. But
He just
it's
doesn't like them because he's a
Ra-
racist.
racist.
Yeah, and an elitist.
well, we should. I don't
I
know.
don't like
It's
them
just a
either,
feeling.
but it's because they are circus people. At
No one
least,
likes them.
yeah, at least none of them is fucking my mother.
Oh, that's why he doesn't like them. He's
Yeah.
jealous.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I think it's they still don't know what they actually want here in town. So,
But
maybe
you
not
must
bad to
have
find
some.
out.
But you must have some kind of idea of why you have such feelings for them. That those feelings.
Okay,
Okay, you don't have any idea why.
it's like we don't know what they're here doing. It's always I don't know. I'm a little bit uneasy.
His mother.
Okay.
Oh, mum.
Yes, and that I want to get. I want them to just go away already.
Maybe they will go. She will go with them when they finally leave. That will be good.
That would be perfect. So where is the Reverend? They are looking for the Reverend.
Why are you asking me that all the time? I don't know.
No, no, I'm asking. I'm
Ah.
asking. I'm asking everyone. There are more people at the
Oh,
table.
I'm
It
not.
was like it was a rhetorical question. Where
I'm
is the
not.
Reverend?
I'm not a religious person, so I don't know.
Anyway,
Were sheriff's office
but we,
hunting dogs?
Sorry.
Were
We
the
didn't get.
sheriff's office hunting
Ah.
hunting the
Ah.
dogs or
yeah,
not?
Yeah, he's looking for dogs at least, not really hunting them.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, we still have the dog problem to deal with, Peter.
What dog problem?
yeah.
The dog that ate Dubois' leg and got infected.
He didn't. Well, you don't know if he was infected or if he
We don't know
actually ate
if
the leg.
even if
Okay.
it's transmissible,
So
whatever that
the
infection
version
was.
is going to be that we have nothing to do with it. You are not responsible for malpractice. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think there was any malpractice there.
No, it was an
And-
accident.
Exactly, it was an accident, and again, that thing probably was not transmissible to dogs.
Do you
or
think
cats.
he did it?
Hmm?
Could he get through that vent?
Still,
Yeah, we're having
still didn't
problems.
understand it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Something
Zero
about
sound.
the vents.
the midget. I was wondering, midget
Ah,
had got into the vents.
Oh no. The midget is a midget, not a mouse. That's
Okay.
So.
so
Do you have?
do you need? Yeah.
Hmm?
Go.
So you have the bug planted in the.
Yes. And here is, I'll take it from my bag. This is the machine that goes boing.
Oh, so it is running the car or stationary.
I don't know, let me look. Is it running the car or is it stationary?
is it running the car or the car is running? I can't.
The car is running.
Yeah, is the
Oh,
car
yeah,
running
okay.
or
Moving.
what do I see?
Yeah, it's moving. It's moving now. Yeah. Are you going to follow it?
You want to follow?
Yeah, let's just finish the breakfast. I guess we already had, while we were talking, we were eating.
Yeah.
Let's go,
I'll
it's gonna be fun.
I'll take some onion rings, please.
You still
Shall
have
we
somewhere.
join?
Yes.
Shall we join you? Do you want
Yeah,
us
if
to
you
join
want to
you?
go, yeah.
Well, someone needs to drive him.
Okay, I'm curious to see where this leads.
Is the shift coming too, or is
Yeah,
going
why
by?
not?
But didn't you have a bike, a motorcycle?
He's got his own bike, but I don't think a convoy makes sense unless you've got. I'm not going to start lobbing a Honda Goldwing into a truck.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that. He's got
Yeah,
a van as well.
We'll just go in the car.
Yeah.
We'll
Well,
just go in the car. I think the less vehicles, the better. If this guy, rather than a convoy.
Okay.
Okay,
So you are.
Who's driving?
Not me.
I can drive.
Okay.
You navigate. I'll drive.
That means I follow the beep.
Exactly. So let's go.
Okay, so you start driving.
And we are going in the Scooby-Doo van, right?
Yeah.
What is the
Well-
Scooby-Doo van?
What? You don't know the Scooby Doo van?
No, I mean in the game, who has the Scooby-Doo van?
Ah.
I don't know, but I feel this feels like a Scooby-Doo moment.
The chief, the
Okay.
chief does have a van. The chief does have a van
Yeah, but we probably
because
don't
he
have it
bought
in
it,
town,
but it's
right?
more like it'll be nothing special. It was what he was going to live in, but then he decided to stay at the hotel. But he does have it. He uses it more as a studio than anything, but it isn't anything special.
Okay,
Well,
so
whatever. I don't think we're going. One thing we're
He
not going
makes
to
his
take
dream
Peter's car,
catches.
and the van is probably full of crap, right? If
That'll
it's
be
your
the-
studio, so it will be my car or Dubois' car. To
Well,
make sure that the Ted doesn't he
Yeah.
doesn't call Ted's attention. So maybe my car.
yeah, probably your car is better.
Okay, so if you want to drive, I'll navigate.
Okay.
okay, so have you decided who drives and
Yes, we're
whose
going
car
on
is
my
it?
car and then we were driving.
Okay,
I'm driving. I mean,
okay, so you start driving and it seems he's going out of St. Cloud. He's
Yay.
traveling. He's traveling towards the highway.
okay, so it's gonna be fun.
You start driving up north.
What
Was
is
there
up
the
north of?
direction Dubois came from?
Northeast.
Towards Emirates, Seattle,
It could be Everett, yes,
Everett, then.
or
Okay.
something else.
Okay, we are following him.
You are following. He doesn't get out in the Everett exit, and he keeps on. I can't remember the name of that place where you
Okay.
were before, but it was
Little shitty place.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it was Spooky Point.
I think forklift, spooky.
Yeah.
Spooky. No, it wasn't spooky. It wasn't called Spooky. It was something else.
No, not Spooky.
Crappy
Yeah, you're right.
something. Yeah, it was.
Something Point. It was Everett,
Yeah,
Stimson Crossing, and then Jesus.
It was a stupid name. I remember it was a stupid name.
I can't
was a
understand
stupid
my
name, yes.
my handwriting. Smoky
Smoky
Point.
Point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoky
Okay,
Point.
so-
Yeah.
So, it starts looking like
Point.
you're going to Smoky Point again.
Smoky Point.
So probably he's going to visit our friend.
That's gonna be interesting. Did we brought weapons?
Yeah, I have my handgun.
You mean I was gonna say you have your wood leg.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, my wood leg.
I'm not sure if this is this Smoky Point or yeah, this is Smoky Point. I typed the Smoky Point. I googled Smoky Point, and the first thing that comes up is Smoky Point Psychiatric Hospital.
Oh,
It's the most important thing.
The chief probably
it's
knows
Smoky
it
Point.
well.
Yeah, there must be a very big loony bin. Okay, but that's not where we're going. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
But
Smoky
exactly.
Point Behavioral Hospital. Psychiatric hospital, yeah.
there's nothing else. It's just a gigantic psychiatric.
And then
Yeah.
it was called Smoky Point because it had a restaurant named Smoky Point Cafe.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it's open 24/7.
Oh, that's good. So if you feel something
Yeah.
is wrong, you
That's
can
the
go there.
perfect place for Peter. He can eat at any
Yeah.
hour.
It's kind of strange. It looks like it looks like a mall.
Yeah, yeah. It's all glass.
Looks like a shopping mall. And then there's just fields around it, and there's a large parking lot.
Oh, and
It's a
they
very
have the
weird
disease
place.
they treat there. The conditions: depression, bipolar disorder, anxiety, teen depression. This is a thing, teen depression. Jesus, slap in his face. Post-traumatic stress disorder, postpartum depression, suicide, and men's mental health. Overcoming stigma. What the fuck is this? Just let me.
American diseases. No, you can see that.
Okay, okay. So there's a mental disorder for having a mental disorder. I understand it now. Okay, mental illness can happen
All
to
right.
anyone, but the stigma associated with it can make it difficult for. Oh Jesus. Okay, it's Americans. So
It's
So
run by blue-haired freaks.
yeah, that's probably. You are arriving at Smoky Point, and then he takes a secondary road that
mhm.
you already know, and eventually he stops just in the middle of the road.
I'm going to
Well,
go. I'm
you
going to continue, and then I'm gonna have to turn back
again, you're doing the same thing.
because if not, it's too suspicious, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna stop just behind them.
Okay. Does he stop in this more or less the same location that the other guy stopped the other time?
It's not exactly the same place, but it is
Yeah.
around there. Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell them. Okay, it was here that Glenn stopped the other time I pursue him,
Oh,
and probably he's
so
going to the woods.
so they're going to meet he and
Probably
Glenn.
he's going to meet him. Do you want to
What are you
follow?
going to do?
I guess.
Should we take some pictures?
Oh yeah, that's the private eye way.
Yeah. To have some physical
Probably
evidence.
Dubois has how do you call it? A Canon.
A camera, a
Yeah,
folding,
camera.
a
Yeah.
folding camera, 1920 style.
No, I'm thinking about one of those. The how do you call it?
Oh, Polaroid,
Yes, a
Polaroid.
Polaroid.
Yeah.
Okay, so I moved. I continued, but then I'm going to come back just so it's so that he didn't see us because that will be too suspicious.
Okay.
And I think the chief has tracking, right? Because he's an Indian.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, that's so very
That's why I
I'll
racist.
picked
take.
him.
I will take some photos with
No,
mobile.
you don't. Your mobile doesn't take the.
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
What is the year again?
I
Sorry,
think
it's
it's Nokia
2000
It's the Nokia time.
2002.
2002,
2002.
Yeah.
probably
Well,
to
even if you can take a photo, it's not
yeah,
going to be
yeah.
a good
It's
photo.
not high res. It's probably
Piece
megapixel
of shit. Yeah.
resolution.
Yeah, it's
You just
yeah.
see you just see squares. Oh,
You're gonna
look,
be
a
big.
guy.
Oh, this is Bigfoot.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then a white square.
okay. So I'm not taking a mobile
So
mobile
what are you going
photos.
to do? Are you going to follow?
Yeah,
Yes, it's going to be fun to have Dubois with one leg.
no, but
Okay.
I'll be using the crutches.
But still,
Maybe you should stay in the car, Dubois, because
Oh, okay, you'll be faster than me. Okay, go.
It's
But
all
I'll be
right.
staying
It's
here.
all right. I'll put you on my back. You can go on my back.
Dubois is
that,
quite heavy. It's quite
that,
heavy, the man.
that would be a little bit conspicuous, no?
Follow him! Follow him!
A humpback.
I
Horsey.
think, and
Chief
yeah,
is gonna play Horsey.
and if there's a problem, we can call you also. So maybe.
if we have connection in the woods, but yes.
Well, but
Just,
be careful.
Jessica, you're being a pessimist today.
Just
I'm
be
just
careful.
saying, weird stuff have been happening.
Here,
Okay, so you are going to delve to enter the woods, right?
Yes, because we are stupid.
Yes, that's precisely that. Okay, so you three just start walking into the woods.
But do
Uh,
do we see him? Do we still
no, no,
see?
you don't see him.
Ah, so we're just randomly entering the woods.
What
No,
you
I think the
near the car, I suppose.
exactly. I'm counting that you'll see some tracks.
Someone does someone has yeah. Okay, so does someone have tracking? You can roll tracking if you
Yeah,
have.
great.
You,
She's an
the chief
Indian.
has tracking. Okay, so yes, he does have tracking.
Of course it
Okay.
does.
Of course he
That's
does.
racist.
That's very racist of him.
19. Whatever
19,
it's
okay.
Oh,
like,
Jesus,
19.
The
Right, yeah.
chief quickly tracks something. Are you
What
going to
is
follow
it?
the chief? Well, it's a
Uh,
track. You
yes.
track a track.
Yeah, right. I
But-
don't know what it is. I found a track. I'm following this.
But let's not go too much into the woods if we get lost like the other time. It's
How much is too much?
10 minutes.
20
if
minutes.
we can keep like our bearings and we still kind of
It's the woods. You can't bear anything. It's just
would I have something with me like
Flashlight,
GPS.
pen, paper,
no, I'm thinking
compass, compass.
I knit. Can I say I knit?
What?
What?
My mother knits.
Ah, knitting.
Knit. Okay,
something.
yeah,
So I
knitting.
actually had, because it's my car, a bag of supplies. So we're going to leave it tracked to the car, and I'm going to
Oh,
take with me.
that's so cute.
Cookies. You could love crumbs.
Jessica,
No,
don't you
I'm
have
going to
like
take a trail of wood, of wool.
don't you have a
Yarn,
lipstick?
yarn. That's called. I think that's
a
called
lipstick or
Yarn,
something.
yes.
We can just mark some trees with lipstick. I think
You're
it's
not going to
easier.
ruin my lipstick.
Or the
I'll
trees.
get you. I'll
You're
get you a
go-
new lip.
you,
I'll get
It's
you
you
a
are
new
going
lipstick.
to
This is an expensive
you're going to
lipstick.
you're going to draw lips on the tree, pervert.
It's an expensively
It's a tree
lipstick.
hugger.
I will order you a new lipstick.
Dream catcher.
Just-
Strategically
You'll just
placed.
bark the
I
trees.
like I like the yarn idea. Well, let's do it
Oh,
both then.
Yes, let's
Dreamcatcher
do
is a
both.
good idea.
He'll attach a dream catcher.
We'll put
to the tree.
we'll draw some arrows.
Each of us
with
will
lipstick.
do one thing. So okay,
Yeah.
you're gonna put the lipstick, and we're still gonna get lost. I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna do a yard trail, and the chief is going to use his dream catchers.
Dream
Okay, Chief.
catchers.
You
Yeah.
were leading the way, but all of a sudden, you start seeing strange lights around you. Strange
Oh no!
shining
Is
lights.
it a vision or is it just strange lights?
Yes, no, it's probably a vision. Yeah, you
it's
are feeling
probably
like
a vision. Right. Do I need to roll anything or?
no, no, no. You see a shadow, not too far, and it seems like a man, and he seems to be walking towards you.
Yeah.
And he seems aggressive, hostile, and he has something in his hand. You,
Can I
it looks,
tell
it
what
looks
that
like
is?
it seems like a club or something like that. Do a willpower roll to see if you can move and try to.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
something.
And what's this guy doing? Am I getting anything from that? Oh heck! I've rolled a 7.
Okay, so this wasn't a roll under, so you are paralyzed. Well, the guy seems
No.
to be just advancing towards you with the intent of knocking you out. With
Right.
and then
Eh, the pizza guy again.
he does do that. He
There's this noise. Oh,
yeah, no, not quite. He brings down a club on your head, and you feel faint and you fall down.
Oh heck! Right. So that might be the vision, but it might be reality as well.
It can be a mix of both. So you
Right,
guys that
okay.
are outside of his head, what do you see? So all of a sudden, he seems to be confused with something. He starts looking around, and then he tries to cover his face, and then it just falls down.
mm.
Hey, Chief, are you okay?
He's knocked
I
out.
like that. You
Is,
can't
is
talk.
he awake or
He's breathing.
No,
unconscious?
he's knocked out. Really knocked out.
Okay.
I will do a quick check to see if he's okay.
Slap him to see if he comes out of it.
Yeah, that's that's the first thing in the first aid rules.
Yeah,
So just
slap
slap
him.
him.
Exactly.
It's a slap.
No, actually, it is not. When someone is unconscious, it's try. You should need to try to bring them
Slap
back
him.
in a to see if the person responds. That's in
That's it.
that's in the rule
I'm going to
for
do that
first for
if I see someone fainting
first
on the
aid.
street. I'll just kick him in the head.
So
I mean, just you
I
need
just trying.
to shake him or something aggressively just to see if the person
Yeah,
comes.
well, kicking someone in the
back.
head is aggressive.
I will try to revive him. Can I will not revive him? Wake him up.
Roll a first aid.
Can it be medicine?
Yes, it can.
Yes.
It can be medicine. You don't have first aid.
I don't have first aid, but I have medicine.
He missed that day at college.
Yeah.
I'm not a I'm not a nurse. I'm a doctor. So it wasn't fantastic, but let me add. It's brains, right? So I had a 10 in total.
Okay. Not good. You're trying to wake him up, but he's really knocked out.
I
Jessica,
turned to the others.
are you also
He's really knocked out.
yeah, you are also looking at him?
Yes.
Okay. So
I have first aid.
you are both distracted with the chief. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
You roll first aid?
Yes, I rolled, but it sucked. So
How much did it suck?
I had a 6.
Yeah, it sucks. The chief is still unconscious.
Give him an onion ring.
So
This is not why we brought an Indian to the woods.
Yeah. To be knocked out.
Is there any way the chief can snap out of it or not?
Well, he will snap out of it, but
Can
I
I try
will,
it just snapped on, so it will take
Can
some time.
I just try the slapping since the
Yes, you can try the slapping, but if you fail the roll,
okay?
it won't work.
while she's trying the slapping, I will look around to see if he
Okay.
saw something or if something hit him or something.
So you
why,
start looking
why
around.
did he
and
find?
when you look up, it seems like something is wrong. It's much darker than it was before, and it
Oh.
didn't take that long. It was just a couple of minutes, maybe more, but not that.
Does this remind me of what happened the last time we were in the woods?
It should.
Yeah, it could be. Yes, it could be.
Okay, I put my hand on Jessica's shoulder like tap. Jessica, look
Yes.
around. Look around.
Oh.
At least you are with a Native American.
Yes.
You have to wake him up.
Is it going to rain?
It could be that. Yeah, it could be.
Doesn't this remind you of something?
Yes. Well, we need to get him awakened because I don't think we can carry him out of here.
What if you on our shoulders, each on one of his sides?
Well, let's try, but he's heavy.
Can we carry him out?
You can try. Yeah. How heavy are you, Chief?
He's quite big. He's about 6 foot, and he's sort of square looking as well because he's quite
okay,
well
so it's
built.
probably-
So I think
Well,
it's
you
gonna
can carry him, but
I
it won't
think-
be easy. You will have to walk slowly.
Or
Carry him.
I don't know if I would have any pill or any medicine on me that will like jolt him up a little bit. I don't know if.
I have
You
ointment.
usually have
You want?
the opposite of that, right?
Yes, I usually have the opposite. Okay.
I'm going to roll a d6. If I get a 1, you have no. I got a 2. so you don't have anything to jolt him.
Okay, Jessica, I don't
We'll
have
have to
anything
carry
to
Okay,
to wake
then
him
we're
up.
gonna have to carry him. I'm gonna try the bitch slapping again. Is this still a first aid?
Okay, you can roll a first aid, but now you have a -5 penalty.
Okay.
You can try as well, Peter.
I roll a
Okay.
10, so
I'm trying it.
5.
Oh.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7.
Maybe you'll kill him.
Do
I'm
I
just
need
slapping him.
do I also have the penalty?
Yeah, the penalty is for both.
So 9 plus 4 plus 2, so 15.
With the
Minus
penalty?
5. 10.
Yeah, minus.
No, I'm already counting with
Oh, okay.
with the
So
I have
15 it
I have
was.
13 on the dice.
Okay,
15.
15 is exactly what you needed. Okay, so he starts waking up. He's still a bit.
Okay.
Do I
Chief,
remember
wake up.
anything?
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
What's happening? Why am I on the floor?
Uh,
Do I
You f-
remember
you f-
anything
you f-
at all?
you fainted. We have to get out of here.
Chief, roll a toughness saving, not a saving, an avoidance roll.
Yes.
I've just rolled a 1.
So that's good because it's an
Okay,
avoidance roll.
so
Yeah.
you wake up and you are strong again. You can walk. Well, we
Let's
can.
get out of here.
Can we
Now
find
you
a way
can-
back?
How long was
Yeah.
I out?
You'll have to roll a tracking roll, and this time the difficulty will be.
But I have my yarn. My yards.
And the lipstick.
Yeah, it's too
Oh,
dark
jeez.
to see the lipstick.
Oh, trees
But I
with
can
lipstick.
but I can follow the yarn. The
Okay.
yards.
So you are going to follow the.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Meanwhile, Dubois, you were
Yes.
waiting inside the car.
Yeah. Yeah, inside the car, eating my onion
rings.
rolls. Yeah.
Okay. Roll a. There's no. Well, roll a search,
Search. It is based on
or
wits,
just
right?
roll with wits if you don't have search.
Yeah, wits.
A 12 will be enough.
Okay. No, 6.
Okay, so you were distracted. Eventually, you saw something, but when you notice,
Mhm.
it's
It was
already
gone. Yeah, it was
no,
gone.
it's not gone. It's already near the car.
Oh, jeez.
The
My leg?
purpose. No, not the leg. No, it's a man.
Mhm.
A man who beat your leg. The man who beat your leg.
Oh,
Oh, but well, I'll just
He's stumbling towards the car.
lock the doors, and I'll start honking the horn. Meep, meep.
you also have your gun.
Another man emerges from the woods. Then
Also stumbling.
the other one. The other man.
These cars are automatic or manual shift? Probably automatic. Yeah,
Probably
we're in
automatic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
So I can still drive with
yes,
one leg.
Yes, with one leg. Yes.
So I'll just go to the
You'll just leave them there.
yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you. I'll start the car
Mhm.
and I'll try to run over.
You can try to run over one of them. The other one would be a bit risky because he's still coming out of the woods.
Okay,
You would-
just start with one.
Okay, so roll a driving roll, but you'll have a -5 penalty because you are.
Mhm.
Though it's a you are
Yeah,
not
but
used.
I just
You're
have
not
one leg.
used to have one
Yeah.
leg.
Okay.
It's a new thing for you. Okay, so roll a driving roll.
Okay, so
Just have to look for the
yeah.
guy's defense.
Yeah. 14 with the penalty.
That's a good roll. What were the guys' names? I can't remember.
Oh, it
Jason.
were
Jason.
Bob. No, not Bob. Jesus, what were
It's not Bob. No.
George? No.
No.
no,
No.
not George.
No. I'll have to look for him.
Kyle.
Nope. Roy. Was it Roy? No, that's not Roy.
Greg?
No.
No.
Robert. Yeah, well, it was Bob. Yeah,
Yeah, it was Bob.
Bob. Yeah, Bob. Okay, Bob.
Robert. Okay, his defense is 13, so it's not enough. So you run over Bob or Robbie with the car, of course. You just so you go back a little bit and then you run him over. But are you going?
Then I'll
Uh,
just back up again to pass him
Mhm.
through again.
Okay. How many
To
times
run
are you going
over.
to do that?
No, I'll just go back. I'll run over him again, so
Mhm.
that now I can aim for the other guy.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then it's another driving rule. I'll have to check.
Okay.
The other one is one of the
So I have plus
one of
3.
the what?
Yes. Plus 3 minus 5. It's minus 2. So 15.
Randy Nelson. Okay, this one was even or Mike Nelson. I don't know. Let me check. No, it's Mike Nelson. No, it's Andy Nelson.
It's one of the Nelsons, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I was unsure which one is the older one. Okay, so you run over the second guy, and he also takes the hit and falls down, of course.
And they are still moving, or they are
Well,
still.
one of them is actually both are under the car, so you can see that.
And they'll be there. I don't move the car, so they are pinned down to the ground.
Okay.
And I'm continuing to bump up the horn, try to get their attention.
Okay.
Jessica or Peter or the chief attention.
So you guys are.
Do you hear anything?
You are hearing a horn someplace somewhere.
So we can just go in the direction of the
Yeah,
horn.
and we can start moving a
But
little
I
bit
will
faster.
still, we can't move very fast because the sheaf is recovered.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna keep my hand on my yarn.
Chief, you are listening to a voice. The voice is
Okay.
calling you. I don't know what the voice is calling you, because I don't know how people call you, but that's what you are hearing. Silver, Hawk, Chief,
Yeah.
one of those.
Right. It's this calling my name.
Yeah, back from the backlog, from where you came from, or from the woods.
Back from the woods
Back from the woods. Oh, you
I'm
are still in the
making
woods, but
a
deeper in the
roll
woods.
against that. I'm gonna try and. Oh no, I failed. So he's just gonna.
The voice you are hearing is a girl's voice. Help me, Chief.
I'm gonna have to follow that voice.
So
I
all of a
just rolled
sudden,
an
the
8
chief,
to resist it. So
the chief starts walking backwards. Not
Hey.
backwards, walking back.
Chief, where are you going?
I must follow the voice. Can you not hear the voice?
No, we must follow the horn. The horn. The boy
Can't
is
you,
for
can't
us.
you hear the horn?
I can hear the horn, but there's a girl in trouble.
A girl in trouble.
There's a girl in trouble in those woods. I must go back.
What you going to do anyway? You're gonna get lost in the woods. You're not gonna be able to save her or save yourself.
Can I see if this persuasion check's working, Miguel?
You can, yes. Do a persuasion roll, and if you
Yeah. It would be a wits roll, wouldn't it?
For you, yeah. For Jessica, would be a persuasion roll, and if she passes the roll, you can
Oh, well,
add
I've
the
just got
add a
it.
bonus.
Well, I had a 3.
Oh, so
So
you never mind. You couldn't persuade him anyway.
no, but I had more than him, right?
No, it's not an opposed roll. You're doing a persuasion roll.
Okay. Wait, but I had a 3 plus 7. Yeah, I had a 7. Still not good enough.
Even if it was an opposed roll, it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can
No,
persuade him.
I try to call him Chief. Come with us. Don't do this. Can I also try?
Can't you hear her? Can't
Okay,
you hear the voice?
You
She's
have to roll
screaming. It's
more
too
than
sharp.
15.
I have a bonus to persuasion, so let me see if it will be good enough. Depends. What is the ability for persuasion?
With magnetism.
No, I had 14. So
Okay, so you try to persuade him, but he's not persuadable. It just goes on.
I must go. I must go. She's in trouble.
Jessica, what shall we do?
I'm not gonna go after him. I'm not gonna go back there, man.
What if he really hurts something?
Those woods are wicked. No.
I'm a little
I'm
bit
stupid, but
conflicted
I'm
right
not
now.
that stupid. So I'm just you do what you want, Pete. I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
I know that Lucy is dead, but I'm like thinking conflicted about it. Soundtrack from Twin Peaks.
I'm not sure how to not do show this. Yeah, that's it. So what are you going to do?
I've just stopped conflicted a little bit. I don't know what to do. If I should, is the chief disappearing into the woods?
Yeah, the chief simply starts walking. Jessica, what about you? Do you
I'm
go?
gonna go to the car. I don't care.
No, you
Sorry.
proceed in the car's direction.
Okay, if I lose track of, if I
Just,
lose track.
am I sharing anything?
Yes.
I can hear it.
You're
Okay.
sharing. I can't see anything.
Music.
No, sound.
Ah, music. Okay.
No, I couldn't share both things. I can share
Okay.
the sound, but
Okay.
image at the same time. I don't think I can share. Okay, so
If I lose sight of the chief, I will turn around and go after Jessica, but really
Okay.
conflicted.
So after a few seconds, the chief just goes out of sight into the dark, into the night. That's the-
I'll tell Pete he's an Indian. He's gonna be okay.
Racist.
If not, fuck him.
How many wind breakers can
At-
you have anyway?
At this point, I'm getting angry. I want to I want to punch Ted Woodrow for some reason. I want to punch him. I'm angry about this.
He's not here. Okay,
Yeah,
chief.
I will follow Jessica.
You just start. You keep walking,
Yep.
and after a few minutes, not many, you see something. It seems like there's a clearing in the woods, and it seems to be something there, a light, because it's not at this moment it's all dark, but you can see something shining from that side.
Is this real or not? Can you make a roll?
Roll for brains.
Oh no. A 4.
Okay. You don't know. It could be a vision. So you keep going.
Mm.
Okay. You enter the
Definitely,
clearing.
yeah.
It's a large clearing, and at the center of the clearing, you see like a shape, a human shape. It seems to be a woman, and it's the glow is coming from that shape, and it seems to be calling you, and then you hear the voice again. But the voice is apparently is not coming from. Well, it seems to be telepathically. You hear it telepathically. And she's not. You can't see her mouth moving. You can't even see if she has a mouth because it's a shining shape in the middle of a clearing. So it has the shape of a woman, but you can see the face. But you hear the voice. Help me, Chief, or Hawk,
Or Silver.
or Silver.
Does
Hi-ho,
he
Silver.
try? I'm just thinking. He'll start chanting.
Sorry.
He'll start chanting.
Oh, we'll start chanting. Okay, but what are
Yeah.
you going to chant?
In some healing
anything.
words or magical words or something, and try and heal her, make her feel better, try and help her.
Do you approach her?
He'll have his ointments and say, "Here, apply this," and chuck her a dream catcher and see if that helps.
You throw it, but she doesn't pick it up. Apparently, she can't pick it up. She doesn't
I
seem
get
to
my
have
panpipes
physical
out and start
presence.
playing a tune.
She says, "Chief, find my killer. Please find my killer."
I need a clue. Show me the killer.
She points in the other direction.
I'll straight away put away.
And
all
the
my
direction is the direction where you came from.
I'm gonna head backwards. I'm gonna and scream, "Where are you, you fiend!" and tear off in that direction.
Okay, so you just start running in the other direction.
Yeah,
Are you running really?
yeah. He's gonna peg it. Totally
Okay,
driven
so,
by the vision and by her guidance.
Quickly, you find them again, and the first thing you see is something strange. It's all dark, but you see some light shining on Peter.
Oh, Peter is the
Um,
murderer.
On
Can
his
I-
back.
can I-
So you are coming from the back.
I see light shining on Peter.
Kill Peter. Peter is the assassin.
Peter is always the assassin.
I'll start screaming. He did it.
So all of a
He's-
sudden, you guys
I'll
were walking in.
I'll-
Apparently, the chief started running towards you, and he's screaming something.
You did it. You did it. You
I'm
murdering-
like, what is
scoundrel.
that?
The chief's like literally gonna pile into him because he's convinced that he's done it. The light shines on you.
Roll unarmed combat or martial arts.
Well,
Okay,
light
I'll
is-
16.
I will
I
try-
just rolled.
16?
I will try to avoid.
Well, this attack is unexpected. So, what is your defense? Your normal defense.
What is my defense? Where is it? It's 10.
Okay. So suddenly, a very big man falls on you.
I shout at him, stop, what's happening?
You killed her. The woman in the woods. She told me it was you. The light shines on you, and he's like trying to strangle you.
Can I try to calm down the chief?
If he's trying to strangle me, I'm trying
Yeah.
to
Okay.
get him
Now
off me.
roll an initiative. This is the first round.
What is the dice
19.
for initiative?
D6. D6
D6?
plus
Oh, D6. Oh, heck.
agility.
6. I can't believe it.
1.
Okay, so the chief wins the initiative. So you are trying to strangle him. Okay, roll an armed combat and
19 again.
Can
Can roll for
I?
defense.
Well,
Yeah, you can roll for defense. Yes.
well, let's see. If you got a 19, I
Yeah,
didn't
straight
defense.
19. I don't know what he's got an agility of +1, I think. No, he hasn't. He's just got 19.
It's well either way. Muscle. I also don't have bonuses, so it's under Israel.
Okay, so you start strangling. By the way, roll for the initiative too, so if you can do something.
Yeah. That was going to ask if I can still also roll initiative. I had a 5, 7 with the agility bonus.
So what are you going
I'm
to
gonna
do?
try to calm down the chief. Chief, you're not thinking. So if the light shines upon him, that's a good sign. It doesn't mean he's the killer. Let's discuss this out of here.
The light shined on her
Relax,
and he
man.
must die. She told
Okay,
me.
roll a psychiatry difficulty 15. No, 15 more than 15.
Okay, I had.
This is a 20.
16.
Okay, you try to calm him down, but he's beyond that. Let me
He's
check.
totally driven by his voices
Being
and
strangled.
his visions.
Okay, strangling.
The chief actually stops for a second and says, "Tell me, Peter, tell me you didn't do it."
Do what, you idiot?
You're the murderer. You killed her, the woman in the woods. The
So
light
you are
shines
just
on
strangling
you.
him, right? Oh, are you
I'm
still
trying to get
strangling?
him I want to stop for a minute and get him to
Okay,
confess, basically.
So you're just holding him, not strangling him.
I'm sort of holding him now because he was obviously close to death, and I'm like,
No, not right.
"Tell
not
me
really.
you didn't do it."
I want to ask what when I have a
What,
chance.
you fucking idiot! I try to push him off me.
Roll strength, opposed roll.
Oh, I only got a 5.
I didn't get much better. I got to the 12. Yeah, 12.
Okay, so
I'm just
I
going to
suppose
check
it's
my
enough.
bonus.
You managed to slip under him and take his hands off you.
I step back from him. What are you
Come
doing?
here, you wretch! I'll try and grab his leg.
I think I have a gun with me. I'm going to pull a gun on the chief.
Okay.
Bite him, bite him.
Do I
Okay, then
notice?
you will roll for everybody rolls initiative again. This is a different round.
All of us.
Yeah, it's a different.
I'm just
thing,
trying to see if he calms down. I'm not really
Right.
planning on shooting him. I had
Four.
8.
4.
So, Chief.
I got a 5.
So Jessica is the first one.
Okay.
She just picks up her gun and
Yes, and say, calm the
at you.
fuck down, chief. Don't make me shoot you. I want to get the hell out of these fucking woods right away.
Can I make a sensory check or something, Miguel?
yes, you can.
I got a 14, so I don't quite know what that means. Was I rolling over or under something?
Yeah, for wits it would be a roll under, so it's.
Oh no, I've failed that then, so I'm going to calm down. I will calm down and not kill Peter anymore. I don't know what came over me. I need my medication. Help me, please.
I don't want to talk. Let's just get the hell out of here. And I'm gonna keep my gun pointed at both of you. So behave.
I go in front. Okay, just
But before
Where's
that,
point it at him.
Where's
you
the
hear a
man in
voice
the
calling
shadow?
you.
Who?
Who?
I hear a voice calling me.
No, Jessica hears a voice calling her. A male's voice. Jessica. Jessica.
Peter killed me.
It sounds like the Reverend.
That's not fucking possible. I look around.
You look around. You see something hiding behind the bushes.
Well, I don't care if if it is the fucking Reverend. I'm not gonna go back
Jessica.
there.
Come here. I need to talk to you.
No.
I
Do I
don't
have to
like these
roll?
woods.
No
Roll,
creepy voice in the woods.
Roll under wits.
Okay. Damn, I had a 17.
Okay, you feel, even though you know that you shouldn't, you feel compelled to walk towards the voice.
Oh,
The
damn
shape
it.
more than the voice.
Where are you going now?
Don't look at the light, Jessica.
But can I point my gun still at the shape?
Well, yes. Okay.
There's someone there. I need to check it. It's pretending to be the Reverend.
What?
So you're going to approach the.
Yeah, I have
Alleged
no
Reverend.
option. Yes.
It seems to be the Reverend. He's crouched behind a tree, and he looks at you with a scared look on his face, and he says, "It's the circus people.
Can I
They
follow
are,
her?
they are doing this." Yes, you can.
But you're not gonna see anything, right?
Yes,
No, you're not-
and
You're not seeing anything or hearing anything.
Can the chief see
She's
anything?
pointing. No, you can't. You can't see anything as well.
Can't see
But she's
anything.
pointing again at something. But and she's walking.
what are you looking at, Jessica? There's nothing there.
He's crawling.
Kill Peter. Kill Peter.
I
There
know.
is nothing
Do I
th-
know that
there
it's
is
not
nothing
really
there,
the Reverend, or can I, or am I?
Well, you
Just
have
take a dream catcher with you.
maybe.
We need to-
You can't do anything about it. You failed the roll, but you.
Yeah.
He says, "Help me," and he extend the mão. Okay.
Okay. The point is,
I can't remember how to say that.
yeah. Mm. I'm thinking about how much I like the Reverend.
Oh, love story. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think there's exactly a love story there. It just is interesting and all that. So.
and
no,
I'm saying
I
there's
want to
nothing there,
I'm gonna say
Jessica.
no. I want to get the hell out of here. So if you want my help, you move
I'm hurt.
on that
Help
direction.
me.
Well, I have a doctor there, Peter.
I'm right behind you, saying there's nothing there, Jessica.
He needs a doctor.
Who are you
pretending.
talking to?
He's
No one there.
pretending not to see me. He's a fucking. They are fucking with his mind. Well, it doesn't say fucking. They are messing with his mind.
I don't want to be here. I think I'm gonna start crying.
He starts
never
crying.
be. I'm never gonna be in the woods ever again.
Let's just go, Jessica.
Chief, do you want to do something?
I want to try and help Jessica snap out of it and say it's very strange. Try and pull yourself together. It's all very strange, but nothing is
But I'm
real.
gonna
here.
ask him, what the hell
You
are you
can't
doing here?
do
You're supposed to be in
anything.
Seattle.
Oi?
Trust nothing here.
Let's interrupt for a second. Dubois,
Yes.
you were you were sitting in the car, and suddenly you feel the car
Moving
moving upwards.
upwards.
Like something upwards, like something is pushing
Ah,
it.
okay. So I'll start the car again. I'll start the car again, and I'll just move a few meters.
Roll a driving roll at least a 15.
Okay. +3. So this is going to be 14.
So not enough. Okay, so you were trying to move the car, and well, you actually moved the car, but when you move the car, it something below pushed upwards, and the car just turned over.
So I'm upside down, right?
Yes, and now you are upside down. It's
Can I
not
see any?
a big crash. It's just
Yeah.
you were
Can I
moving slowly.
see? Can I see anything?
Yes, you can see two shapes crawling towards you.
So I'll just open the window of the opposite side where they are coming from, and I start to crawling out of the car because I
Okay,
can't run. I just have one leg.
I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll a d20.
Yeah.
If I get a one, there's a car coming from the other side. This will be interesting.
Yes, please, yes. A truck,
No,
a big truck. No, oh.
two. Okay, so you this is not a busy road. It's just
Yeah.
occasionally there's a car here. So you just crawl to the other side, and you're going to what?
Now I'm
Into
going
the woods
to try.
or
I'm
the other
going to
side?
try to get in the. I'm going to try to get in the Woodsdrow car. That is. First, see if the window, if the door is open, the car is open.
Uh, well, you didn't check before, so you have to go there.
I'll try to check if the car is open.
So you go up and you move to the car.
Hmm.
Okay. So
I hop to the car.
you want to do that fast, right? Both they are crawling, but you are also crawling. So let's roll for this.
A crawling race.
Creepers versus zombies.
Yeah. I'll. I'm going to roll a what?
Roll agility.
Agility. Okay.
It's an opposed roll, so you're just going to roll against each other.
On the bright
Okay.
side, he's immune now if he gets beat again.
Yeah. Yeah. Immune.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Right.
true.
Right.
That's
18.
probably okay. Um, you said 18, right?
Yeah. 18. Yes.
Okay, so one of them is slower than you. Let me check the other one.
18. I mean, do I still apply the bonuses from agility or no to the
Yeah.
roll? Okay. So
Okay,
18.
so the second guy, it's Robert.
Hmm.
Is as fast as you, but you are ahead of him, so you have seconds to do that.
Hmm.
Okay, again, I'm going to. No, the door is closed.
Door is closed.
Yeah, you close the door.
Oh shit. Anyway, I'll try to. Well, I'll just shoot to the door and try to open it.
Okay. Shoot the door, shoot the window, or
Shoot the door because if I shoot the window, they can still come in through the window.
yeah, that's true. Okay, so shoot the door. Okay, do a damage roll. You don't have to do an attack roll, obviously. It's the door. But
I
do a
miss all
damage roll.
I miss all the shots on the door.
You just roll damage. I think it's a D6 or a D6.
Yeah. It's a D6. It's a normal gun. 3.
Okay, let's say that's enough to ruin the lock.
Yeah.
Okay, you shoot, and the door unlocks.
I'll just open the door. Get
Now, initiative roll.
Oh, okay. Okay. 7. 7 with the bonuses. Agility bonuses.
7. Okay, you win. So you open the door, and what are you going to do? Close
I'll
close it
get in the
behind.
car and close the door. I don't know if it locks, but I'll just
It won't.
yeah. So I'll just put both my hands in the door handle and Jesus. Faço força para a porta não abrir, faço força para dentro.
Okay.
Okay.
But you're not trying to. Well, yeah, of course not. If you're forcing the door, you're not going to try to do something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The creature, just the creature. The the man
Yeah.
just starts trying to smash the windows with his hand.
And I'll just with my elbow, I'll just honk the horn. Bah, bah.
Okay. Let's go back to the woods again. What was happening? The chief was trying to do something, right?
Kill Peter, right?
Um,
No.
No, he was.
Yeah,
he
bringing
was
me
trying-
back
Not
to
anymore.
no, he
Jessica was
trying to
crying.
help Jessica, telling her not to go any further, but that didn't work, did it? Can I hear
I don't
what's
think so,
going
I
on with the horn and everything as well?
No, the horn stopped for some seconds and then started again. You heard the vehicle moving, but only that. Okay, so Jessica, the Reverend has his hand stretched towards you and is waiting for you to push him up. or
I
something.
don't want to.
Don't
Well,
do
push
it.
him up. Okay. Can I resist?
You can
Okay.
roll wits again.
15.
Okay,
Still
that's
didn't
enough.
pass. No, it's a roll one. It's a roll under or not?
No, this is a.
Oh, then yeah.
Okay, so this time you resist it and you just don't approach. And the Reverend disappear.
Okay. Let's get the hell out of here.
You are funny.
Please.
Okay, so you start walking to the car again. And you emerge from the woods and you see your car is turned upside down. There's something doing bling. Your car, Jessica, is turned upside down. And someone
I don't
is
have an
inside.
insurance against zombies.
Someone is inside the other car. You
Bah, bah.
probably the Uwa, but you
Okay.
can see. And
Do
there's someone trying to get into the car. Oh, not one. There are two someones. The same ones from before.
Not again.
I was rolling for a car again. But no,
Can we shoot at the zombies?
Yeah.
you can, yes.
Oh, I got a 3, so I miss.
I got 8. No, a 9. I think that's not enough.
So you both shoot, but you both miss.
Is it still dark there out of the woods?
No, out of the woods it's not dark anymore. And when you shoot, you alert the zombies, or not the zombie, the two men, and they just run into the woods.
Are they okay? I was thinking if we could outrun them.
They
get
run
inside.
very fast, or they kind of
No,
just go
that's
slow?
You're not gonna chase
they
them.
don't run, but they walk into the
Okay.
woods. But
As
faster
a
than
bonus
other
action, can I chuck a axe at them just for try and slow them down?
What?
Chuck an axe at one of those two men, see if it slows them down.
Roll it.
Oh, I got another 3.
Okay, so
So
you
you
throw an
just
axe.
lost your axe.
Lost
Your
an
axe is stuck into a tree now.
matter.
To a tree with lipstick.
I'm looking at my car like, oh, I'll just get inside Ted's car.
Yeah,
Are
I'll
we
call
still
for
in
them.
Ted's
Hurry,
car?
hurry, hurry, hurry!
Is there anything
Are you
we can
going-
do about
Are you
Jessica's
going to
car?
steal
Can I
Ted's
try
car?
and turn
Yeah.
it over?
If he steals his car, we lose the tracker.
That's not the
We
point.
don't lose the tracker. We have the tracker.
Yeah.
I mean,
Track yourself now.
let's.
We just leave
I
the
don't
car
know.
in the outskirts of St. Cloud, and let's see how he gets out of it. Haha.
Why don't we
Well-
wait? Let's wait here for him.
I
That's
don't want to
something.
wait here. I want to go home.
Well, we could also try to
To
tip
call the,
up
yeah,
to
let's
tip
call.
up the car, Jessica's car.
Yeah, we can try to. I don't think we. I'm not sure we can do it, but we
I
can
was
call a
thinking about
tow.
calling
A
for
tow truck.
a toll track. Yes.
A tow truck, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's kind of if Ted suddenly appears and we're here on a flip
We just-
on a third of a car, it's like
Well, but we must
We were
wait.
attacked to. We were attacked by. Then we have an excuse. We were driving by. We were attacked by zombies, and we just got into this car to protect ourselves.
Not zombies, a bear.
Uh, Two guys. Well,
Yeah, two guys.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go for a truck.
So what are you going to do?
we're going to
After all?
stay in the car and call
Yeah.
for a tow truck.
Okay, you call for a tow truck. They reply, but it's going to take a while.
And maybe then I can get someone to pick us up. I'm
Yeah, but
thinking who.
it's going to take some time. It's not going to be really fast. At least half an hour, probably more.
Okay, that's okay.
So you're going to wait in Ted's car
Yeah,
for
yeah,
half an
in
hour.
Ted's car. Yeah.
I don't care.
Is this car nicer than Jessica's?
Probably.
Let's
Maybe we
stay
should go somewhere. Let's go somewhere else. Let's not
I
stay in
don't
this
want to
car.
go outside. I don't want to go outside. You
There's
can
no one
go.
else outside now.
Now.
Okay, I go out from this car. I don't want to be in Ted's car. I go outside.
Well,
go outside.
well, doctor, it's at your own risk, you know.
So you're going to stay outside for half an hour.
Yeah, I will.
Good luck.
I will cross to the other side of the road and just sit there looking at the car and
Okay. Half an hour later, well, more than half an hour, 40 minutes later, a tow truck arrives. And the bearded guy comes out of the car. A very fat, bearded guy. He looks around. He looks at the car where you're inside. Well, he look at you, and he looks at the other car. Is this the car?
yeah, this one that's flipped over.
Mm. Well, I can't move it if it's flipped over.
But you have like a crane or something.
Yeah, it's going to
A
take a
tow.
while.
If you have a tow, we can like
And
but
flip
no.
device.
try to flip
Yeah.
it over again.
Just give me help here.
Yeah.
But he moves
okay.
very slowly.
Okay.
Are you going to get out of the car now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to, don't we?
So
Yeah,
about
we
5
have to.
minutes later,
Yeah, I guess.
he starts pushing the car, pulling the car with
Mhm.
with the tow, and you are going to try to help him
Yeah, I
flip
guess.
the car over.
Oh, I'm not going to do anything. I'm disabled
Yes, you
now.
are disabled.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. So you three can do that, but it's easy. The chief could do that alone. They flip the car over, and the guy comes out of the truck again, and he looks at the car and looks at you. So you still want me to take the car?
I don't know. Will the car work? I'm asking
Yeah.
the game master.
Yeah, it's just
Okay, then.
just superficial damage, nothing.
Okay, then we don't need. Yeah, then we'll just.
So why did you call me?
I'm not a mechanic.
Because we needed a tow.
I can still take the car if you want.
No. Thank you.
Not if it'll drive. We didn't know if it would drive, did we?
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't know if it would drive.
Okay, so you climb into your car, right?
Mhm.
That's it.
But I guess we can stay. Are we going to stay waiting for to see what comes? No, we're not going to stay waiting to see what comes out of the woods. We're going to get the hell out of here.
I think we should go, don't you? This is very silly.
Ted is
We can
still in
wait.
there.
We
Ted
can
is still in there.
we can wait.
Strange
We
things
could
happen at
hide.
Smoky Point.
Anyway, we still have the bugging device on its car, so
Yes, we can go. We can wait a bit far ahead on the road and see
yeah, and wait if
what happens.
Okay. So you're going to stop
Yes.
somewhere.
In a place when I can kind of hide my car
Mhm.
by the side of the road.
Okay.
A
How far
lay-by
are
with
you-
lots of trees or a nice
Far enough
trees.
so I can still get the sign, and he wouldn't see us.
Okay. So you stop the car. How long are you going to wait?
Uh,
What's the signal doing at the moment? Nothing.
yeah, it's quiet. The car is quiet, right?
Right now it's quiet.
What time is it?
You came here in the morning, right?
Yeah, in the morning.
Yes.
So it's lunchtime.
We can wait at least 2 hours.
Yeah, okay. 15 minutes later, you see a point starting to move. But it's strange. You are seeing the point moving from the wrong side. It's moving from the other side of the road in your direction, not from behind.
So it's coming ahead of us?
Yeah.
That's
Can
strange.
we all see the light? Or just some of us?
No, you're just seeing the point moving. You aren't seeing the car
Oh,
yet.
but right. Okay, the device is moving.
And
Can we make a roadblock?
a minute later, you see a car moving
Mm.
from the other side, and in fact it's Ted's car.
Is it dead inside?
And you look at it, yes, Ted is inside, and he looks at you, he sees you, he looks annoyed, and he just keeps on driving.
I'm gonna go after him.
Okay, so you start driving
Yes.
again, and you are going to follow him. But you will notice.
I don't care.
Okay, so you're just going.
He's
to
coming
follow
from
Yeah.
the wrong direction, right? So there's something fishy going on here.
him. Yes. Okay, so you start going after him, and you see. So you pass the place where you were before,
Mm.
and this car is still parked there, but he's still driving. it.
Oh shit.
So there are two cars, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
You guys all roll for wits. A roll
All
under.
of us.
Roll under with a minus
Oh, hell.
3
I
penalty.
failed.
okay, I fell for one.
Okay.
With
So you let me.
I had a 20.
5.
Oh, but I'm fearless. So probably I think I passed. Let me see what is the bonus of being
Yes,
fearless.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
It's maybe 3.
I think it
don't know.
negates the.
I had
Yeah,
a
it
5.
is right. It's
I'll check it.
yeah, I don't have the book open, so if you can check it.
No, it's you have a +3 bonus when doing
Okay.
this.
Let me write.
Do
I
you
will
pass
know.
now?
Yes, now I passed.
Okay, so you are able to control yourself, which is good because you're driving.
Exactly.
But it all
I had the
feels very strange.
I had the 20, but
do-
I have Iron Will.
Okay.
Do I?
Oh, but do you have a 20, but it's a natural 20 or it's a
It's a natural 20.
okay natural 20?
But
then-
that's not good in this case, right? If you
No.
Yes,
roll
it's not.
one.
It's not good in this case.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a free roll. Let me check what happens.
But I have Iron Will. I will.
Yeah, in this case, it's irrelevant. It's a free roll. It's not. Okay.
I should have saved this roll for the next one.
D12. Well, you are lucky. You just feel very very dizzy. You don't even faint. You're just very dizzy.
I told to Jessica, you should stop the car.
I got a 19 though, Miguel.
So you failed as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's something that I wanted to check, but I can't because they are both. Well,
Um,
did Dubois pass?
I had a 5, so yeah,
Okay.
probably.
So you're the one
the
that
chief
has.
is freezed up, and Peter
Okay.
is.
If you don't stop the car now, I'm going to vomit on your carpet.
Shut the fuck up, Peter. Is Dubois? Dubois has a little thing that goes blink, right? He should be the one having that.
Yeah.
What I
Yeah.
wanted to know is there two signs?
I'm opening the
Uh,
window now.
Or not
No,
just
the
one.
other one is stopped, so it doesn't. It doesn't
But I would
bleed.
still see it there as something that is not moving.
I don't know. No, probably not. It's just it's not there.
Then we're gonna have to stop and see what happened to the tracker
No,
on the
the
other
other
car.
one is moving. The tracker is moving.
No, but I have the tracker. If there's two cars
Oh, okay.
and the one that is parked is not appearing, then the tracker disappeared.
No, that's not it. No, okay. So there's a still.
Okay.
But it's
Signal
moving.
there.
The signal is moving.
One is
or
moving,
it's-
the other one is stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, so we have two signals, right?
Now you have two signals. Yes.
So which we should follow who
Well, let's just follow this one. He already knows we are following him, so let's annoy him.
the moving one.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So you are still following the moving one when you see the other one starts moving to the other side.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, I'm going to turn. If you tell me, I'm going to do a U-turn.
I
Okay.
stuck my head out of the window and I started
Throw up.
I'm
I started
annoyed.
throwing up.
So you are going to do your U-turn and you're going to try to follow the other signal, right? Do a drive roll. Not really. You don't really need much, but 12 will do.
It's with agility.
Yes.
I only had a 7 because I rolled a 4.
So you start. You want to follow the other one, and you start following it, but it's still way ahead of you. You can just try to
After throwing
Well,
up,
get some speed.
Jessica,
I'll try to pick up some speed because I
what
think
are-
the road is always.
Yeah.
I just lost some time doing the U-turn, right?
That's
what
it.
are you doing?
I'm following Ted.
Didn't you see that?
Okay, roll again for drive. This time you just need 110 and a 10.
Okay, now I had 15.
Okay, so you after a while you pick up some speed and you are now seeing the car,
Mm-hmm.
and it's Ted's car. Yes,
And is it Ted's car?
you'll have to wait a bit, but
Okay.
you'll eventually. Okay, so you keep on.
How can there be two TED cars? I'm asking.
Well, probably okay.
Well, somehow,
The device is malfunctioning.
yeah, probably. But when you keep on following the car and you pick up some more speed, and you are almost close. Almost well, you are close enough to see who's inside, and it seems to be Ted. You're just seeing the hairs, but it looks like Ted's hair. It's a blonde guy, at least.
Well, I'll just keep moving, keep following him at some distance.
Well, do you
Oh,
want to? Do you want
I'm
to-
probably
to-
thinking that he's going to town,
Yeah,
going back to town.
he's going back to town. But the other one is still moving to the other side.
So okay,
Well,
what do we
it's
do? Do we-
moving out of range now.
Let's go after the other one. Okay, let's do another U-turn.
He's
and go
right,
after
he's
the other
right
one.
there. He's right there.
Shut up, Peter.
If you go back, you probably won't be able to
pick
follow
up,
the other one.
Okay.
You are not sure. Maybe not.
What do you
just-
think?
You already came back and then going back again. It's just you're taking too long.
Well, I'll try it. I'll try to speed up.
Do you U-turn again?
Yes.
Okay, so you need to do a 20 roll.
I'm not gonna pass. Oh, I had a natural 20.
You very quickly do a U-turn and then you start
I'm pissed off.
speeding
Yeah.
away to the other side, and you are able to stay on track, but
Okay.
it's still a while ahead of you.
But we also want to keep them in. Yeah, I don't want him to see us now.
Okay.
Because he didn't stop at that place in the woods, so let's see where he is going.
He seems to be just moving around and going back to town.
Oh Jesus!
Well, not
And
doing a
it's
U-turn,
exactly
but
the same car.
doing a different way, a different way into
Taking a different road to town.
yeah,
Yeah.
the different route.
We get a
Okay,
decent
so
look at the guy.
At what?
Do
a
we get a
decent look of
decent
the
look
guy.
at him?
It seemed to be him.
Is it anything the chief recognizes from his visions?
No, not
Or
really.
can you not tell?
You have
Not
seen
really. Okay.
you have seen him already, so you would recognize him if you had seen
Right.
him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep following him, okay? And if we go back to town, we go back to town.
Yeah, it seems he's going back to town. Yeah. So he goes back to town and he stops somewhere. After a while, you notice where he stopped. He stopped at the diner.
Okay. Well, I'm hungry, so let's go and get something to eat.
Yes, probably we should talk to him.
Oh, I don't want to talk to him. Honestly, I don't want to have anything more to do with his story.
So okay, so you stop
You're
at
the detective, so whatever.
the diner, and the car is there parked. He's having lunch with himself. No, he's not. He's
By
alone.
himself.
By
Exactly.
himself.
That's the same.
He's by
Do you
himself,
still
not with
do you,
himself.
do you still have two signals in that machine there?
No, because you lost the other one. But for a while there were two signals. Right now you have just one signal.
So,
Yeah.
should we confront him directly or should we continue to follow him?
I'll confront him. I'm up for a confrontation in the diner.
Okay, so he's eating.
I'll go over there and say, "Would you like a dream catcher?"
He looks at you with a strange look on his face. What? Hey, what?
I make these. Take one. Bring you luck. Full
He
of
picks it up.
Indian whiskey.
Oh, thank you.
So where have you been tonight, good sir?
Tonight, this is morning. Well, it's lunchtime.
Oh, well today, how's your day been? What have you been doing? I've just been making these.
Just driving around. Nothing much. It's been a slow day.
A slow day.
Do I know you?
I don't know. I
don't think I
don't
know.
think he does really.
Are you new in town?
I'm quite new. Yes, I'm just making small talk, sir. I hear the apple pie is good.
Oh yeah, very good. I recommend
Oh,
it.
is it cherry today?
Yeah, sometimes it's apple, but it's the special, the best apple pie in miles. But you didn't come here for the apple pie, did you?
I'm here for all sorts of reasons, sir.
Are you working in the sawmill?
I am no. I do a lot of whittling and I perform and I do my research and I do my art. I'm writing a book, sir, about my people.
Oh, interesting. You perform? Are you an actor?
I'm a artiste.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You probably like my sister.
Who's your sister, sir?
Too young for you.
So you've just been driving around. Where to? Who do you know in town? Have you got friends here?
Yeah, I'm from here. I know everybody. You know, this is St. Cloud. Everybody knows everybody. Well, I'm assuming he didn't notice you were traveling with them, so he's
He
talking.
probably got
that's-
too annoyed
I'm
when he
sitting-
saw Peter.
So, do you want to sit
Uh,
down? You are still standing.
Yeah, I'll sit down and I'll offer to buy him a coffee or something.
Well, I have a coffee here, but you can order some more. He calls the waitress.
I'll ask for a coffee and a finest piece of apple pie.
There's apple pie today. You're lucky. or not? So are you going to go on doing small talk?
I'm actually going to start asking some bigger questions, but in right. So you say you know everybody. Do you know the Lady Lucy?
The what?
And how does he react to that?
Sorry, I didn't
Lucy,
understand.
Lady
is that the
Lucy.
blonde-
Well, there are more than one Lucy here. Which Lucy do you mean?
No, the lady in the. And he whispers very slowly, looking directly at him. You, sir, are a bad man.
What?
You, sir, are a bad man.
Why are you saying that? You don't know me.
And the chief pulls out a smart, like makes it known that he's holding a piece. And he's like, "You, sir, are coming with me."
I'm what?
You're coming with me now. Don't make a fuss. I've got a gun pointed at your kneecap.
Who the fuck are you?
Come with me.
You know
Now.
my name? My name is Ted Woodrow. Do you know what that means?
It means nothing to me, sir. As far as I'm concerned, you're coming with me now. And I poke it further into his leg.
You will be shot dead like a hound, like a dog. You know that?
Are you coming with me now, or am I going to pull the trigger in the diner now?
No, I'm going with you, but be sure that this is not going to end like this.
Right, I'm going to take him into the cubicles at the back. I'm going to the back of the diner. And we're going to go outside via a back way. We're not
I'm
going around
eating
the
a
front.
burger and fries in the milkshake, but I'm trying not to look. But I'm going to
Yes.
say them. What the hell is he? What the hell is he doing? Are you gonna stop them? Stop him?
Well,
I was going to
While I
ask
go
this.
back to my burger and fries.
Well, perhaps
So
it's
you go.
best that we follow him.
You go to the back. Is that?
I'm not
Is that
gonna go to the back. I'm gonna tell them to go to the back. While I see it I'm having a nervous breakdown.
okay? So you go to the back and what? What now? You go outside, Chief.
This is for the shift, right?
The chief is
Yeah.
like proper gonna grab hold of him now at this point.
Do you go to? I was
Out-
asking if you want to go outside the diner.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Okay.
it's secluded, dark area.
So,
kind
okay,
of
so
thing.
you go outside. Well, it's not dark. It's 2
It's
o'clock.
lunchtime, yeah.
Let me just recenter a bit. So we three were sitting at another table and we were watching this.
Yes.
This
You
happen.
watch them. Apparently, he pulled a gun on Ted.
Well,
and
we
then
didn't saw that, right?
Yeah, it was.
But we saw that him going out to get. That's strange enough.
So you are at this moment in the back of the diner. He looks at you and he asks, "So what do you want to? What do you want?"
You, sir, are going to answer my questions, and you're going to answer them truthfully, or
What
we
are your
lose a knee.
questions?
And I
What
put
are your
the gun further at his leg, and I'll expose it now so he can see the rifle, and it's directly in his crotch.
He's waiting.
Tell me about what you know about Lady Lucy and those men in the woods. I've had my visions. I know my visions, and you, sir, are at the focal point of them.
So you are insane. Is that the
thing?
So you read in the papers that the girl died, and you got insane. Is that the thing here?
I'll put Woodrow on the floor at this point and say, on your knees.
He says no. No Woodrow will fall on his knees in St. Cloud. Fuck you. Fuck you.
He pulls
you
the trigger.
foreigner.
Chief pulls the trigger in his testicles. Fuck it.
Okay. Do a hit roll. Attack
A
roll.
what roll? Sorry?
An attack roll.
Attack roll. 17.
I don't know. What's your so this is a cold shot, so the
Yeah.
penalty is 3, and I'm going to check his defense, though he's not really moving, but he's not standing.
It's almost a point blank range shot, though.
Yeah, okay, so then it's not a you don't need really a cold shot. Okay, so you shoot and you hit him in the nuts. Roll damage.
Oh, heck, I only rolled a 1. Shit. Is that just
So
one ball?
you just graze his crotch.
Do we hear
Yeah,
the
that's one
shot
miss,
inside
one
Yeah,
the?
do you hear the shot or?
Yes, you hear. Of course, you hear. He shot. He just fired a shotgun.
A
And
shotgun? Jesus.
yeah, he's not really hurt, so he just starts running the other side, the other way.
He's running. I had
Yeah,
hold of him there. He was like the chief like that. I can't believe I've only grazed his nuts, to be honest. But
I stand up. I'm looking around, trying to understand what.
I'm gonna stay ignoring everything and just finishing my burger and my fries.
Everybody gets up. Not that there are many people here, but well, enough people. Chief, you see, you hear some voices from inside. You're going to what are you going to do now?
I'm gonna get on my motorbike wherever it is and get out of here. I think.
Well, you came in a car, so I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Where is
You
his motorbike? Would it be at the
I don't know.
diner?
It should be at the clinic, probably, right? I don't know.
I don't
That's
remember.
where we pick him. I don't
Where
remember
were
where we
you?
pick him up. If it was at the diner. If it was
Yes,
at the
I
diner,
think-
then yes, we met him at the diner.
You met at the diner. Okay, so it's here. You see several men coming from inside, and they meet Ted outside. But
They're going to lynch the Indian.
you are climbing in the bike. Okay, so you
Racists.
you start running the bike, and you are going where?
Out. I'm
Out.
gonna flee. I think, but I
Out
don't
of
know
town?
quite where I'm going at the moment. But I'm gonna have to flee,
Yeah, I think you're going to do another character.
and I think I'm gonna shoot at somebody else as he leaves.
I'm following the sound of the shot. If the more people are going, I'm going with the.
Everybody goes outside, and you see something happened to Ted. He was shot. He has some blood on him. His trousers
Okay.
are bloody.
Probably lost some
and
pain. I can't believe I only did a little bit of damage with the shotgun. I'm just
That's
stubborn
why
with
you
that.
don't use a shotgun for a close shot, right?
Yeah, okay.
and you
Do I
see
see
a motorbike going outside, and
so I see that he has blood.
Yeah. Are you going to treat him? You don't have to. There are more people here.
Yeah, but I want to punch him, but I also should treat him, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do both. I'll
Maybe you could just give him a fucking hysterectomy or something.
I take a few steps forward towards him, and I'm looking at him like.
He's just talking with the other guys. And then I never talked to that guy. He just came up to me with a shotgun, and he tried to shoot my dick off. Luckily, the guy doesn't know how to use a gun. Apparently, he just. Oh, it was a shotgun.
But he has blood, so he's
He
bleeding.
was shot, but not much, just a bit.
Okay, so technically he's human, not
he's human.
Imagination.
Okay, I go over to him.
To who?
He looks at you. "Oh, you're a doctor, right? I don't know if this is."
Uh, do you want to drop your trousers here?
No, I don't. I don't think so. We better go to the clinic.
Yeah.
He asks one of the guys to drive him. They are employees from the wood or sawmill, so they are his employees.
Hmm.
So they are driving
I-
him to the clinic. So you don't have to do anything. He's just going
Yes.
there. So
I called to the clinic and warned the nurse that he's going and to
we're going to show his
check
nuts.
him. Yes.
Check his nuts.
I asked someone else around, did you see what happened?
Well, no one was here, but people are talking about what happened, and the Anne was the waitress serving there. She says, "Well, Dad was telling those guys that that Native American shot him at close range."
Were they having an argument?
Well, I've seen that guy. Well, you know him, right?
Yes, I know
The
him.
Native
I know.
American. He seemed to be just going crazy. He was shouting something, and then he shot him just out of nowhere. I don't know. I have no idea. I think you have to ask. Well, you can't ask him. Someone will ask him. Well, I'm going to call the sheriff.
Oh shit!
No, don't worry. I will call the sheriff.
Okay,
I
so
think
I'm not going to call the sheriff. It's just for her not to call the sheriff.
they just go inside, and
I think me and Jessica stayed inside, right?
Yeah, I stayed eating. I continue. I'm very
Yeah.
calmly eating
I-
my fries in my
I
burger
returned
milkshake. I
inside.
don't care about this anymore.
Yeah,
I
I'm also
returned
eating,
inside.
and I say to them that I think Mr. Woodrow will eventually incriminate himself.
5 minutes later, you hear sirens. Oh yes, this was a Woodrow getting
Yeah.
shot. They are doing something now.
Oh, the police exist?
Yes, they exist.
I think
I
the
You
won't-
chief.
see 3 cars moving.
I tell to Dubois. I think the chief fucked up.
Yeah, probably. But
They're not
but
gonna let go of it's a hooder after all.
well, but probably it will do some good to the investigation. Probably now Woodrow
Maybe
will
they
make
can
some
hire
mistake.
you to. Maybe you can. Ted's father can hire you to discover the Indian.
Yeah, and I'll get close to him.
I think the chief's just going to disappear. Or do his best to.
I'm a little bit shocked with the,
So you are a bit
this
ahead of it,
sequence
so
of
you
events.
can just run away. If you really run away, you maybe be out
I've
of
got visions
the
of him
area.
coming back later on at some point.
maybe,
But at the
maybe,
moment,
but
at
not
the
now,
moment,
not now.
I think
That-
he's
that-
laying
At the
low.
moment, it
And
would be
I'm really
impossible.
tempted,
Right
Miguel, to say, I'll give you the chief as an NPC
Yeah, okay.
and he can come back.
Well, it's possible that
Maybe
he
he
can
runs
come back
away
later.
to the woods or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do, but I just thought, wow, what a great little crazy plot twist.
By the way,
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
yeah.
No, I'm just
Fine
thinking
as well.
as a suggestion. I don't know. Are we gonna have the investigators from what's it called?
Oh yeah.
Maybe Jules can make a character that is part of that group. I don't know. It's just a suggestion just popped in my
Yeah,
head.
you can do one guy from that team. They aren't many, so they are just 3. You know what we are talking about? It's
Yeah,
3
yeah, the French guys.
3 Isepo. I don't know how to say it. L'Institut Parapsychologique or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
I did
Institut
write it down,
Scientifique.
and it was, but I know you mean.
Institut Scientifique. Scientific
I-
Institute for the Study of Parapsychological Phenomena. I think it has.
Yeah,
I call the waiter to the table.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
I mean,
Yes, bring me a whiskey double, neat, triple.
Well, you're not supposed to, but okay, I can.
I'm not going to operate to that. Don't worry.
I don't think they are supposed to sell it, but okay. So, but
The diners can sell alcohol.
I'm not.
Ah,
I don't think so.
so okay, what? So you have no alcohol? Yes.
Well, there's something there, but it's not. It's just for Chuck's. But I can ask Chuck if he has
Yes, please.
some of his stash private.
Yes, please.
She serves you Chuck's whiskey. I think it's Chuck, the
Okay.
the cook.
I start drinking the
Oh,
whiskey.
good. I actually needed that, but I didn't want to ask. Even before I needed that, I can't believe the chief shot that, and I can't believe that he apparently missed.
What was this day? What was?
I'm not gonna go back in the woods ever again.
I'm drinking.
I'm not a detective. I'm a psychiatrist.
You're not a one-legged detective.
Yeah.
Yes.
Looking for a one-armed man. That
Yeah.
could be an interesting twist on the. On
Yes,
the
that's
film.
true. There should be a one-arm man now.
Yes, it would be the remake, and in the trailer, they're still looking for the one-armed man. But
Are we
this
going to
time,
stop? Because I
it's
think
a
Yeah.
one-legged.
we are a bit in shock, right? I don't
Yes,
I was looking at the time and I thought I'm going to do something, and I did it. And unfortunately, it wasn't a 6; it was a 1. Oh well.
but we haven't been playing for long today.
No, we haven't. I'm just saying because, well, we have a character temporarily missing, right?
Yeah.
Unless he's
hours.
going to come back later on and do something crazy. If you want to carry on, I'm easy. But I was just
Yeah,
I
well,
think he can come back at some point, right?
something can happen that you can again return. It's not really a matter of police right now. It's just that they would kill you.
Yeah, you have the old
It's
goons.
probably having outside. So
Yeah,
in this way, he doesn't die. So he's just out of the picture.
when people forget what happens, he can come back.
It happens.
If
It
yeah,
In a few years, yeah.
do you want to stop
I was
recording?
getting one of these-
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Let's stop.
Then just so the people that join us next week. We'll be introducing new characters.
Just one.
Yeah, and Jessica, there's another thing that Jessica is going to do. So I got a bit shaken about seeing the Reverend, and I'm going to call him and try to meet him up wherever he is.
Oh,
I think it is Seattle.
Okay.
But
So
I'm not going to be here next week.
yeah, I'm not sure if you're playing this or not, but I invited Willen Occult. It's not his name, but anyway.
Marcus, that is Christian.
Yes. Yeah, that's Christian. That is Marcos.
Okay,
And
I'm stopping.